Good morning, everybody. This is Jackie from the Oracle Times, and as you can see, I'm dressed like a polar bear again. We are not used to such cold weather in the bushveld of South Africa. It is really cold this year. Our houses are not made for it. So yes, I've got layers and layers on so that we can try to stay warm. The sun is shining, but the wind chill factor is insane. Okay, so Sagittarius, I'm going to be doing oracle cards, tarot cards, and a relationship reading for you. I'll repeat as I always do. I record from the bushveld in South Africa, which means I could disappear for a second or two. I haven't been disappearing lately. The reception and the internet has been brilliant. Let's hope it stays that way. Touch wood. I'd also like to say to those of you that have been following me for a while, you know I make the most amazing soft cloth designer dolls. I designed a course for you guys to learn how to do it if you'd like to do it. I'm going to put that link in the description box below, as well as a link if you'd like personal readings or soulmate readings. I do incredible soulmate readings. Right, let's get stuck into reading. So let's see, Sagittarius, what is in store for you for the month of August 2020. Right, so oracle cards, let's see. First card up for you guys is Truth Be Told. So what this is saying, you get a moment of truth in August. That's coming for a lot of us at the moment. For you Sagittarians in August is specifically going to be the case. Something comes around, a situation, a person brings it to your attention, whatever it may be, and it's your moment of truth. You realize either you've been pursuing something, but your heart hasn't been in it. That is more likely the kind of realization you're going to come to. In some area of your life, you realize you've been pursuing it, but your heart hasn't been in it. And because your heart hasn't been in it, it hasn't reached the kind of success that you want. Now, that's what the Truth Be Told card is all about. When we pursue things, but some part of us is not engaged, some part of us is thinking, this isn't me, or it's not genuinely what I want to be doing, that's when we normally find success. Now, success can be determined in many ways, depending on how you see it. It can be material success, it can be fulfillment, feeling fulfilled, it can be gaining public, renown for what you're doing. It depends. It could be all three. Whatever the case may be, some aspect of your life, something you've been pursuing, there's a moment of truth in July where you realize it didn't get to where you would like to have got to because your heart was not fully engaged in it. And that is what makes the difference. What that can mean is maybe it isn't what you should be pursuing. Maybe your heart is somewhere else and you genuinely want to be pursuing something else, or literally you have to put your heart in it. Depends. Then you get the Here and Now card. This card speaks all about being very fully present in what you are doing. That can also sometimes be the case. You know, we do something, our hearts aren't really in it, but our eyes are on the future. Whereas perhaps for here, right now, we have to focus on what is happening right now. We have to have our energy and our focus happening here and now. They say that is where the real manifestation happens. When we focus on what we are doing right now, that's when we manifest for the future. We are very future-orientated generation now. You know, we're always looking to the outcome, to what's going to happen, to the goal, to what it's going to bring. It's just the way it is. That's the way things are geared up for us now, how we are geared up. So we kind of have to backtrack a little and learn to focus on the here and now. That's where you will see the way forward and where your best opportunities will present themselves. Sometimes if we're too focused on the future, we don't see the great doors opening right in front of us, okay? So that's the message that comes with that card, and then a card jumps out for you, and that's Imagine. Okay, so while you are focused on the here and now, and you're facing up to that truth of something that your heart wasn't in, you also will going to be spending some time imagining what you would like it to look like. That can rhyme very nicely with this Truth Be Told card. This is about, so what would you really want to do? What would you really want your life to look like? How would you really like to feel about your life? How would you like to feel when you get up in the mornings? Enthusiastic? Relaxed? What do you want it to feel like? What do you want life to feel like? So August is going to give you the opportunity to do that, and the Blessed card had jumped out as well. So there's a blessing here in this entire situation for you. It's a huge blessing. It's something the universe is bestowing on you as a gift, okay? So out of all this comes a massive blessing. Maybe it's a new opportunity. Maybe it's a new perspective. Maybe it's a new sort of zest for life to pursue something. It's a gift. Whatever it's going to be for you in August, it is going to be a gift. Okay, so let's see what the tarot cards have to say. Now, this tarot deck is more intuitive than others. Although it has the traditional numbers, the illustrations are unbelievably beautiful and very intuitive, and one jumps out for you, and that's choice. That's interesting, hey? One's choices obviously make all the difference. In August, you're going to be more aware of it than ever. You probably might look back. Don't spend too much time looking back because you've got to focus on the here and now. Remember, we got the card that says focus on the here and now. Okay? So I think the other side of this is sometimes we base our choices on past experiences, and that's probably not a good idea. It's probably in August, your choices need to be based on the here and now, not on the experiences you've had in the past. That's a message coming through for you. Base your choices on the here and now, not on what you've experienced in the past. That's quite a key message for you. And as I picked up the deck, the things are flowing here this morning. You got the Ace of Earth, the first card of Earth. So materialistically, you guys have the opportunity for starting something at the beginning of something that's new, that can manifest into much material gain, in much earthly gains for you, physical gains, you know, things you can touch and see and smell in the future. So make the choice based on here and now, not on what you've experienced in the past, on the path already, actually, that's a good way to say it. Don't make your choices based on what you've experienced on your path already. There's something new coming up ahead. Base your choices on what you would like life to feel like. Be honest about what you really want to do. And there's the potential here for huge material gain. It is the beginnings of it. It is a new thing. It is the start of it, whatever it may be. But it has great potential for your future. And this is material things we're talking about, okay? This isn't spiritual growth or mental growth or emotional growth. It's very much based on the material things. Okay, now let's have a look at relationships. For those of you that are looking for relationships, or those of you that are in relationships, any kind of relationship, this reading is for that. I will read what it says on the cards first, because you always ask me what it says on the cards if I don't. And then I'll discuss the story behind the set of cards that come up for you, Sagittarius. So, Sagittarius August. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. It will bring you connection. So in August, it's about staying positive about relationships in general, whether you're in one or looking for one. Just keep your eye on the brightness in it, okay, and the brightness of the future of it, whatever it may be. So maybe things are being a little bit trying. Maybe you've been challenged a bit, whether looking for a relationship or in a relationship. But stay positive. This card always says things are going to improve, okay? Next card up, finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So what is more where your intention is focused is on the material things which are being promised to you in this deck here, or by the universe, shall we say. So what I'll always say with this card, when this card comes up, it's our focus is in our material area of our world, in looking after ourselves, in providing for ourselves, in paying for things, in our career, whatever it may be. Which means sometimes, because that's where our energy is focused, relationships can take a little bit of a backseat, can start to dwindle a bit, whatever the case may be. But that's simply because this is what we're focused on at the moment. We are focused on another area of our life. And where our focus lies is where the busyness is and where things manifest really. Right, let's take another card for you. Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So basically what this is saying is, if you want to rekindle an existing relationship, if you just want to feel that connection with your partner again, stay positive and actually do something that makes your heart sing, that makes you feel great, that makes the blood pump through your veins again, because that will help with reestablishing that bond in your relationship. If you're looking for a relationship, the same applies. If you do something that makes you feel hugely excited and exhilarated and that zest for life again, you will find you will most likely and more likely draw in a new partner if that is what you are looking for. Right, Sagittarius, so that is your reading for August. So it's basically a case of focus on the present moment, make your choices on the present moment, not what you've experienced in the past. Those two words keep coming up together. So something on the path recently, that's what you're going to feel you should base your decisions on. Don't do that. It's here and now. make new decisions, make new choices. This is a big blessing being presented to you, okay? But it must feel right in your heart. Your heart must be in it. I think if you're basing it on purely financial gain or what you think you should be doing, that's where the choice is not going to be the blessing that it should be, okay? And remember that the choice is important this time. If you make it with your heart and you make it here and now, not based on the past, there is huge potential for gain in the future. Huge potential. Okay, it can flourish. And where relationships are concerned, do something that makes you feel brilliant, and the relationship will improve, or you'll draw in a brilliant relationship. Right, I hope you enjoyed that reading. I just repeat again, if you'd like a personal private reading, and I do an amazing soulmate reading, you can contact me via my website. I will put the link in the description box below. And also, if you want to do that course to make the soft cloth doll, that's in the link below as well. I will add it just now. I want to thank you for watching, listening, commenting, liking, subscribing. Thank you very much, and we'll speak again next month, sending you blessings and hugs for the month of August.